Okay, hi there. This is Jonathan Rocker from the Facebook group Equipping the Saints. I have had a really hard time trying to do this particular talk. Um, this is actually my third attempt. Um, the previous two attempts, there were some software issues where it just wasn't working. I don't know. Other than that, there were also some issues going on between my wife and I, where we would have these little arguments, and then I would be upset and not want to do this talk because, this talk is on reconciliation, and when you're upset, you don't want to reconcile. You want to be upset. And reconciliation is the continuation of the previous talk about forgiveness. Last time with forgiveness, we talked about how it's necessary to grieve, and that is certainly true. Now, with reconciliation is we are called to be ministers of reconciliation, and there are two Hebrew words for reconciliation: chata and kafar, and 5 Greek words, 2 for reconcile, 3 for reconcile, 1 for reconciliation, and 1 for reconciling. I'll include these links, or this link, period, when I go to post this. But reconciliation, it means to atone, to purge, forgive, that sort of thing. So it really does flow with the previous talk about forgiveness. And since we are ministers of reconciliation, then it's important to understand just what that means and how that works. Christ came so that he might reconcile us to God. That was the whole point: to restore, to fix our relationship, to atone, to pay the price that we couldn't. And now that Christ has ascended and is at the right hand of the Father, we are the only Jesus that people will ever see. And so it is important that we continue the work and be the ministers of reconciliation that we are called to be. We are called to love our enemies, to forgive those who persecute us. And being ministers of reconciliation is not easy. In fact, it's one of the hardest things that we have to do. But just as we are commanded to forgive, we are commissioned to reconcile. It's part of our calling. Just as making disciples is part of our calling. They go together. So I pray that you would give this much thought, and I certainly welcome any comments and feedback on this. Look forward to hearing from you soon. Hopefully, as time goes on, my talks will get a little bit longer. Until next time.